Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we are unpacking an absolutely monumental moment in sports history. We're looking at the opening match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup between Argentina and Algeria. And let me tell you, what unfolded on that pitch was nothing short of a masterpiece. It was delivered by a man who honestly seems to just defy the laws of nature and time itself, Lionel Messi. Let's get right to the heart of what happened here, because the numbers, and frankly the raw emotion of this match, well, there's something we simply have to see structured out to fully believe.
Okay, I want you to just look at this number, 39. In literally a week from this match, Lionel Messi turns 39 years old. Yet, against a genuinely fierce Algerian side, he didn't just play, he completely took over. He scored 3 open play goals. And remember, that means goals scored during the chaotic flow of the game, right? Not just free kicks or penalties. A hat trick at an age where most players have long since retired or, moved to the sidelines. It is just sheer disbelief. We're talking about a player who, historically, doesn't even obsess over scoring. I mean, this is a guy famous for freely giving away penalties to teammates just so they can get on the score sheet. But in this opening game, he was absolutely ruthless. He netted those 3 brilliant goals and instantly became the top scorer of the tournament, right out of the gate.
And honestly, that brings us to this perfectly stated sentiment. There is no greater joy in the world than watching your own player age like a fine wine. The pure, unadulterated pleasure of watching Lionel Messi play football is kind of hard to put into words if you don't follow the sport. But if you do, whether you're a diehard fan of Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, or literally anyone else, you just have to appreciate the selflessness and absolute peak brilliance of his game. He plays with this nonchalance that is completely staggering. It's like he doesn't even seem to realize how effortless he makes the impossible look.
Moving into Section 1, Surpassing Legendary Football Icons.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the implications of this hat trick go way beyond just picking up 3 points in the group stage. We really need to look at the mathematical and historical weight of what Messi just accomplished. Look at the sheer gravity of the names listed in this comparison. By netting these 3 goals, Messi hasn't just topped the current tournament's charts. No, he has climbed past the absolute heavyweights of football history to become the all-time leading goal scorer in the history of the FIFA World Cup. Just look at the names he's stepping over: Miroslav Klose, Pelé, Diego Maradona, Ronaldo Nazario. Now yes, Kylian Mbappe is right there on his heels, hungry and scoring goals of his own, and for sure he might very well challenge this record in the future. But in this exact moment, the crown belongs to a 38-year-old Messi who just proved he can still be the best player in world football. He has permanently cemented that greatest of all time or GOAT status.
And this brings us to another massive milestone. Messi is now the oldest player ever to score a World Cup hat-trick. He actually takes this specific record from none other than Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored his phenomenal hat-trick against Spain back in 2018. Now, looking at this comparison shouldn't spark some heated debate. Rather, it really should unify us in deep appreciation for both of these incredible players. Their unparalleled longevity and ability to perform on the world's biggest stage in their mid to late 30s, that is something we may never, ever see again.
On to Section 2, Tactics Supporting the GOAT.
So how exactly does a 38 going on 39-year-old physically manage to dominate at the highest level of international football? Well, it's all about the system Argentina has built around him. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this crucial piece of terminology, the line-breaking pass. This is a vertical forward pass that penetrates the opponent's defensive or midfield lines, instantly advancing the attack. During the match, Rodrigo de Paul delivered an incredibly precise, line-breaking pass right to Messi's feet to unlock the Algerian defense. It wasn't about Messi sprinting past 4 defenders from the halfway line, right? It was about the team doing the heavy lifting to deliver the ball exactly where it needed to be.
Watching this build-up is like watching a total masterclass in chemistry. Argentina doesn't just rely on traditional, isolating wingers. Instead, they build from the back. In the first line of play, you see these brilliant dummy moves, like that one by Enzo Fernandez that just let the ball roll right through to McAllister. From there, they create these small, intricate tactical triangles, passing rapidly until the defense shifts, and boom, that opens up the lane for De Paul to fire that vertical pass. This brand of football, with its verticality and really entertaining combination play, is exactly why Messi doesn't have to overexert himself until that perfect striking moment arises.
But of course, an attacking system like that only works if you have absolute warriors at the back. Going into this match, there was a real fear of an upset. We'd already seen some crazy results in the tournament, and Algeria is a highly capable team. They've got dangerous players like Faris Chapi and Ibrahim Maza,
But Argentina entirely neutralized them, securing a clean sheet, meaning they didn't concede a single goal. How? Well, through Christian Ramiro and Lisandro Martinez holding down the center, Gonzalo Montiel defending out wide, and Rodrigo de Paul throwing his body into relentless, jumping tackles in the midfield. They provided the defensive anchor that gave the team the absolute confidence to feed Messi.
And that brings us to Section 3, the emotional final chapter.
Amidst all this tactical perfection and record-breaking, there is a deeply moving undertone to the entire match, because the reality setting in for fans worldwide is that we are witnessing the twilight of an alien-like career. During the game, right after his first goal, cameras caught something that made millions of hearts just drop. Messi was seen crying on the pitch. Now, it was later revealed that these tears were for completely non-footballing personal reasons, but seeing that human vulnerability amidst his extraordinary, godlike sporting achievements, it's highly contagious. When Messi cries, the footballing world cries with him. It was just a stark reminder of the man behind the myth.
And that vulnerability ties perfectly into this universal fan sentiment. I don't care if we win or lose, I just want this World Cup to go on and on so Messi doesn't stop playing. I mean, think about how profound that is. The desire to win another trophy is actually being eclipsed by the sheer fear of his retirement. Knowing that this is likely the absolute last time the entire globe will gather around their screens to watch Lionel Messi on this massive sporting spectacle, it makes every single minute he's on the pitch feel infinitely precious.
So the crucial point is this: we have to let go of the historical toxicity. For 20 years, fans have fought endlessly over whether Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo is the ultimate GOAT. But look at where we are now. Both of these men have permanently cemented their historical positions. The source material notes that it's really time to stand up and applaud them both. Why carry that toxicity in our hearts when the end of an era is right here staring us in the face? Let's just appreciate the greatness of both legends while they are still lacing up their boots.
Which leaves us with this lingering thought to conclude our explainer today. We are incredibly lucky to have been born in the exact right pinch of time to witness this career from start to finish. But as we watch him break records at 39 years of age, we really have to ask, after 20 years of unparalleled magic, will the footballing world ever see another player like Lionel Messi? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep enjoying the beautiful game.